Okay, stop. If your favorite hobby is to Netflix and chill, then this is the video for you. I am Shrishti, I'm a director, and I like to analyze content and movies for fun. And here I'm dissecting part 2 of the themes which are a part of the next in Netflix lineup and what does it really mean. In part 1, I spoke about the toxic masculine but do-gooder narrative. And in part 2, I'm going to talk about the femme fatale narrative, which is essentially the toxic masculine narrative but for women and catered to the kind of melodrama and emotional manipulation that only women can watch. However, the problem lies in the fact that often these female protagonist, feminist oriented series are told through the male gaze and approved by men, which is blatantly visible. Barring Bombay Begums, whose creator is a woman, The Fame Game by Shri Rao, Delhi Crime by Ruchi Mehta, Aranyak by Vinay Vaikul, and Mai by Atul Mongia are all male-led, female protagonist narratives. And in keeping with this theme is Dharamraj Shetty's Akka, which has been announced in the new lineup, along with the reboot of Ruchi Mehta's Delhi Crime 2. However, there are two ways in which I have seen these shows go amiss. Firstly, in creating this domineering and mysterious femme fatale figure, oftentimes relent to either making her pointlessly sexy so that she can draw the attention of the men sitting in the room with the women watching the show, or they give her a history of being submissive, which creates a hypothetical case for feminism. The themes of these shows often revolve around a woman using her power and manipulation to break away from naive beliefs she's had, generational trauma, and seeking revenge from her perpetrators. Indian cinema is built on men seeking revenge and vengeance through their brute force and physical strength, which is why our trained minds often have an understanding of one big predictable arc for these kind of narratives. But a female seeking vengeance is often a whole different league of mental manipulation and changes every time you plot the character of the woman as well as the reason why she's seeking revenge. This can be seen in films like Gupt or Judai. And women being complicated helps this process because in trying to understand the mental trauma of the character, you also end up understanding the reasons for the perpetrator. And in this way, these narratives oftentimes are far more complex and layered than the good old stuntmanship of the opposite sex vengeance dramas. If you want to explore more shows with these themes, there's a list down below in the comments which I have taken from the global top 100 of Netflix. And for more such analysis, you can follow me at Hum Heroine. Bye.